Hello and welcome back to Bookish Brits. My name is Michelle, and for today's video it's going to be sort of like a May TBR, but solely focused on the NetGalley books that I have to read. So I've been a member of NetGalley for 10 years maybe, and for a really long time I had a really bad feedback ratio, and I worked really hard, and currently it stands at 92%. I'm really proud of that. But once I started writing down some lists, it's just made me really spurred on to do more, to read more, to review more, and boost those numbers. So I have kind of a funny story to tell you about NetGalley. For anyone who's been using the website for any significant period of time, you'll remember that it was always netgalley.com, and then they switched it to more regionally, and it was changed to netgalley.co.uk. This was years and years ago, and I always kept thinking to myself whenever it popped up, did you mean to go to the UK site to bookmark it? And I never did, and then I forgot about it, and then whenever I wanted to go back to NetGalley, I couldn't really find the books that I was looking for. And then earlier this year, two books that I really wanted to read, the new non-Pratt book and The Boy Queen by George Lester, I saw on Twitter that both books were on NetGalley. I went there immediately to request the books, and they just weren't there. And I was thinking, oh, I don't know, maybe the publisher only allowed a certain number of reviewers to download the books before they took it off NetGalley. What a shame. And then another book, I can't remember which one, I saw on Twitter was on NetGalley, and I was thinking, come on, what is this? And I realized that for at least 2 years now I've been going to the American site rather than the UK site. And since I found that out, I've requested maybe 15-20 books. It's been a bit ridiculous. So it's kind of why I need this, my own personal NetGalley reading challenge, I guess we're going to call it. I read some amazing books from NetGalley this year. Some of the books are just books that I've had on my Kindle forever that I should have read years ago. And some of them are quite new. So some of the NetGalley books I've read this year: Grief Angels by David Owen, Sadie by Courtney Summers, 4 Days of You and Me by Miranda Keneally, Mad, Bad and Dangerous to Know by Samira Ahmed, Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, Date Me Bryson Keller, Boy Queen, Camp by Elsie Rosen, and I just finished reading Giant Days by non-Pratt. They were all really good. I really enjoyed all of those. And just quickly, here are the books that I have to read from my NetGalley list. So Tess of the Road by Rachel Hartman is probably my oldest on there. That should have been read ages ago. The Midnight Lie by Marie Rutkoski. I really enjoyed her books previously, so I'm really excited about that one. That one is kind of an old one. Music from Another World by Talley. Really enjoyed her stuff, but it's kind of hit and miss with how much I enjoy her books. Goldilocks by Laura Lam. It's set in space, and science fiction isn't always something that appeals to me, but the premise of it sounds really good. The Great Godden by Meg Rosoff. I really enjoy her books. Haven't read one by her in a while, so I thought, why not? Wonderland by Juno Dawson. I'm a big fan of hers. I really like books set in the Alice in Wonderland sort of retellings, I guess. The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper, which I don't know that much about, and Hideous Beauty by William Hussey. Those are the books on my list, and I really want to get through them as quickly as possible. During May, preferably, I've been reading about 3 or 4 books a week on average, so having 8 books to read this month I think is achievable, so fingers crossed, let's do this. What are you reading this month? Have you read any of the books that I've mentioned? If you have, do let me know, and I will see you again next time.